Welcome everyone. Today is day 3 on the power of surrender. Thank you for joining our program on the 7 days of divine inspiration, and it's been such a pleasure to have you join us. And I hope you're finding it a very insightful journey so far. Today on day 3, what we are going to consider is quite a tricky topic for many, as it is about the power of surrender, which means letting go. It's easy often to say, just let go, but letting go is often so much harder than we think or we actually practice in reality. And I love this quote: one of the most courageous decisions you ever make is to finally let go of what is hurting your heart and soul. And through our work in day 2 of the chakras, we know exactly, what you go through. Actually, the chakras keep and actually show up what you go through emotionally, in memory, and even physically. So your soul, your heart, your whole being, it's all affected. So it emphasizes the importance of letting go. Coming up, you will see 4 cards to choose from. Looking at these cards, consider which one that attracts you the most, and whilst you're actually trying to choose your card, bearing in mind the question of, what do I need to learn to surrender in 2018 for my highest good? Setting this intention in your heart and in your mind, then looking at the card to choose the card that actually attracts you the most. And then we're going to review the cards one by one. And then feel free to start working in your workbook as you go through the cards. Put down the messages that you are receiving from each card of what it is that the divine is suggesting that you need to surrender for 2018. Work to be continued on your path. So quite insightful this is. So when you're ready and choosing your cards, if you have chosen card number 1, and this is about very much, it's about love actually. It's about love, but in a different way. And it's because you love, that is why you let go. It's that kind of situation. And it's because you love that you don't have to be right. And you can allow someone else to say you're wrong or I'm right. And because, you love them and you love yourself so much that there's no battle anymore and you don't need to fight. So the main message of this card is, give others the gift of letting them be right by yielding, not rigid. This will help resolve conflicts and improve your relationship. So surrender your need to be always right if you've chosen card number 1. And if you have chosen card number 2, this card is very much about looking within yourself and understanding who you truly are. Asking the question, going into your heart chakra and feeling it and asking yourself, who am I? Who is that being with complete and truest of light? Who is this being within me? And that exactly is you. We are all beings of light, no matter what you've been through, what you are going through, or even where you want to go. We have began from light and we will always return to light. So knowing this, let go of all the kind of shoulds and shouldn'ts and what people label you as or what you've labeled yourself at, and just look at the beauty that is within you, that inner beauty and that inner secret that maybe it's time to let shine for 2018. So this is card number 2, surrender to the magic of who you are, because you are truly magical. And the message is, we all have magic in us. Even if the mundane aspects of life, remember that you are a magical being with a uniqueness and worth that come from just being you. So there you go, you've been told by the divine. So trust in that and enjoy. And if you have chosen card number 3, this is very much about growth and beauty, and also looking around you and seeing, how grateful you can be for what you already have and have been blessed with. There's so much that the divine has already brought you, and there's, so much that the divine can bring you as long as you're willing to let go of those, self-critical voices, of those, dark shadows that have haunted you, made you create things or take decisions that actually self-sabotage yourself. So let go about all of that. All your past experience don't define who you are. It is what you go through to become what you need to become, but they don't define you. So be able to let them go and be able to trust that you have that inner light within you to get where you need to get. So if you've chosen card number 3, surrender outdated beliefs about yourself. The main message here is to let go of limiting ideas about yourself that originate from the past. Then you can own your power and soar in your life. So there we go. The divine wants to take you higher, so just let go and fly. If you have chosen card number 4, now this is very much rooted within, your self-worth and who you believe you are and who you think you are. Who you believe you are and who you think you are sometimes might not exactly be what the divine actually thinks you are. So it's about, not comparing yourself to others, not actually putting yourself into categories, not actually listening to that voice of criticism. Often we have these critical voices that keep us safe, but they only know how to do the repeated same things in order to keep us safe, but sometimes we outgrow that.